I don't like that part. I didn't like that part, Dabo.
You know what? Let's break it down. Bring the music back down. Tonight's Wonder. Dabo Swinney. So he feels like Colin Kaepernick is wrong. I know everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and that's why I'm not killing Dabo. But, he continued to say, as I mentioned before, that, he wished people were more like Martin Luther King and, Jesus is the answer to all problems.
Yeah.
Which, I agree with him on that. I mean, he's absolutely correct. But I mean, what is the right? What do they want us to do?
Nothing. That's what. There's other ways, which is nothing.
That's pretty much what's it. The other way? His example was maybe Colin Kaepernick should hold a press conference.
He did.
Well, who the hell is going to listen to that, Josh?
That one. What was that one game where he?
But what do people remember? Do they remember him talking at the press conference?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, nobody. You're right.
Or do they remember him from taking a stand during the national?
He took the knee. Some other dude took it next to him. He had the big afro out, and everybody was dying to talk to him after that. It was a preseason game. I think the last preseason game. Everybody was dying to talk to him, and he said, "It's not about military. I'm giving $1 million. I'm doing this. I'm doing that." Nobody heard none of that. Nobody heard any of that. That was like an NBA Finals and LeBron Game 7 press conference he held, and nobody remembers it. You're right.
Totally disregarded.
Yeah.
But what everybody remembers is Colin Kaepernick taking his knee and how he's quote unquote a distraction to the team. The 49ers are garbage. That has absolutely nothing to do with Cap taking good. They got waxed today.
Yeah, we did beat the brakes off.
What was this? Was it like 49-27, 45-27?
Like that. We hung it up on them.
They're garbage.
But that first game, 28-0, no.
That doesn't have it. Well, the Rams are not that great.
They beat the Seahawks today.
The Seahawks scored over
3-2.
Have they scored over 14 points yet?
Nah, it was like 3-2. I think.
Even in the preseason?
Like that. Yeah.
The 49ers are garbage. Cap is not a distraction to that team. The talent level is a distraction to the 49ers. Blaine Gabbert is your starting quarterback. That should be a damn distraction.
Well, like you said, it clearly wasn't a distraction week one where when you hold an NFL team to 0 points, they didn't even get a chance.
Somebody's focused.
Exactly. They wasn't thinking about taking no damn knees. They was focused. This is not a distraction. Carolina's just way better than you. That's fine. That'll happen. But when you hold a team to 0 points, nothing, zero, they didn't get close to kick a field goal. That's focused. Right there. You're right.
I agree. Now let's get to Trent Dilfer. Because Trent just basically said, Caps, sit in the shadows and shut up.
Shut up, boy.
That's basically...
Shut up, boy, like you're supposed to do. You're a backup, and you're supposed to shut up and know your role, and if you don't like it, leave the city. Like, dang, Trent, is that how you really feel?
Yeah, true.
Like, you're a backup. Know your position. You should be able to play at a moment's notice. Nobody wants to hear what you have to say.
I was reading something that was some type of situation where Trent Dilfer was the backup quarterback to Hasselbeck in Seattle. And he decided not to speak up because he didn't want to, be a distraction to the Seattle Seahawks at the time. So he stayed silent.
Mm-hmm.
The situations were nowhere near the same. I can't remember the situation, but what he was supposed to be speaking out about doesn't even hold a flame to what Cap message is trying to get out.
Like you said, he hasn't been through it. So,
but then that's
another disconnect. It's just another disconnect.
Disconnection should be the word of the day.
And I think the sports guys are the worst. Because, football, mostly black, stuff like that. That's all Trent Dilfer saw was black millionaires. This black guy just got $40 million guaranteed. He's doing great. All of you are doing great. All of y'all don't have. They didn't give you your $40 million in a mule. What happened?
Back to Dabo, because that was when I was like, Dabo, I love you, but you lost me there, buddy.
Yeah, like I don't. The two wrongs don't make the right thing.
No, it wasn't even that. It wasn't even that, because that's a strong, opinionated, religious guy. Yeah, and I got him on that.
Okay.
He thinks it's wrong. That's perfectly fine. This is America. You don't have to think that was right.
You're right about that. Yeah, I can.
But when he was like, when he started making the, you guys should be satisfied with how far you've come. That is the disconnect that we have to deal with as African Americans.
That's true.
Why are you guys complaining so much? And this is the examples that he made. There are black quarterbacks at Clemson. There are black quarterbacks at Alabama. That was only a dream for Martin Luther King.
Mm-hmm.
You had a black president for 2 terms. You have a black NBA owner.
1.
And you have black millionaires and black CEOs.
Yeah.
Translation to African Americans.
That's 1% of us.
Be happy with what you have accomplished.
Michael Jordan ain't give me no money.
And I know you guys are listening. Like, no, I'm not being racist right now. I'm letting you know what the voices are trying to tell you, but you're not listening.
Yeah.
I'm letting you know what they're thinking when they hear that.
Yeah.
When we hear that. I don't want to say they because I'm black. When we hear that.
Yeah.
Even though you might be like, man, I'm sick of hearing this shit.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? We sick of going through the shit.
Exactly. And they're like, oh, if you work twice as hard, you can be just like Michael Jordan.
And they said that.
What?
No.
No.
That's not the case.
I got to work 97 times harder to be like Michael Jordan. To be what I am now, I have to work twice as hard.
Josh, how many owners in the NBA are black?
1.
Before Michael Jordan.
0.
How many billionaires
0.
are there that's black? 4.
Oh, 4? Okay. Yeah, I didn't know.
4.
Is Mike 1? Close?
Mike is a billionaire. Mike,
okay.
Oprah, and who knows about it. I want to say Diddy, maybe LeBron. I think Bob Johnson is considered a billionaire.
Yeah, you named the team after yourself. You got to be a billionaire to do that. And
Point is, the percentage there are of African Americans that are successful is a very, very small percentage. And then your rebuttal is, well, if you work harder, you can achieve anything.
Shut up.
I would love to tell you that's the case. I would love to tell you that's the case. But I've known plenty of friends that had opportunities, more qualified, more educated, did not get the opportunity just because of the color of their skin.
Happens every day, B.
Don't tell me that shit don't happen, because it happens.
Happens every day, B.
It happens. We see it, we live it, we go through it.
Yep.
You don't have to believe me. I'm letting you know what I've lived through. I'm letting you know what people I know lived through. And I'm letting you know about stories you don't hear. This is where the disconnect comes. Talk to us. We will tell you what's going on.
And then after
we'll
that,
tell you.
Yeah, like you said, after that, you're entitled to your opinion.
The black quarterback statement that he made. Well, of course there's going to be black quarterbacks in college football right now, because who's winning games?
Black quarterbacks. Football, what do they call it? It's a copycat league.
What's the fad?
Exactly.
Athletic quarterbacks who can scramble.
Exactly.
So you can run option plays. So you can run this spread offense.
Of course. You don't need no statue back there nowadays.
But then when they get to the NFL, they're underqualified because they haven't been in the passing offense.
Exactly.
They've been running this spread option.
Yeah, they don't get them ready for
run and
They
gun.
don't care what happens to them after you leave Clemson.
So yeah,
or wherever you at.
Okay, there was not a Deshaun Watson at Clemson when Martin Luther King was alive.
Definitely not. There
You're
wasn't
absolutely
Deshaun
right.
Watson anywhere.
But you know what else is not around anymore?
What?
Dabo, since you want to make that then and now comparison, how about back in the 50s, you could go to a fair and they would have a black face that you can throw a rock at
Wow.
that say, hit the baby nigger.
Wow.
No, that's not at fairs anymore. How about when Popeye, the cartoon, was around? He was doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, the black face.
Throwing rocks at a black face
Yeah.
with big lips.
The pink ones, yeah.
Now, yeah, you look at Popeye now, of course he's not doing that.
Of course not.
But I
we
mean,
should be happy. We should be
We
grateful.
should be happy.
Yeah, we
because
should be grateful.
Deshaun Watson is the quarterback of the Clemson
If
Tigers.
you dropped Deshaun Watson at Clemson in 1994, he's a third string quarterback. Straight up.
Backing up Charlie Whitehurst.
Exactly. we can't use your skill set, boy. You don't know how to throw it. You gotta stand strong in the pocket. We don't need you. We got a running back for that. We don't need you. Like, don't act like you're doing us a favor, Dabo. He's doing you a favor.
It wasn't just a few years ago where black quarterbacks were anomalous. Like, they were just not even heard of.
No. You did no shot.
Thank God for Warren Moon,
Steve McNair,
Randall Cunningham,
Mike Vick.
Donovan McNabb.
Yeah, McNabb. Trying to think who else here.
It's
And
rare, man.
Yeah, and I mean, for every Michael Vick, we got a EJ Manuel and a, what's that, the guy from the Raiders? Trash.
Jamarcus Russell.
Jamarcus Russell, yeah, we got a Jamarcus Russell and a EJ Manuel. But like you said, Dabo, don't act like, it's some type of favor. I mean, Deshaun helping you out because that's the flavor of the month right now, is the running quarterback. Like you said, you drop him in 10 years ago. He's the third stringer. We got to convert you into a wide receiver, Deshaun.
It's about winning games.
Exactly.
You know what? There's a lot of white quarterbacks at this time that's resentful of that.
What? Yeah.
There's a lot of white running backs. Ed McCaffrey is
I
holding
didn't
it.
even gonna lie.
He's holding it down right now.
If he was Ed Johnson / Smith, he would be probably the greatest running. He'd be a top 5 pick. Like, it just don't look right to me though. Like, just kind of getting off the top. He just a white running back. Just don't look right. to me.
It's rare, man. I want to say like the last white great running back was Mike Allstott.
He was a fullback.
Mike Allstott of the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
There was that guy on the Madden cover from the Browns. He was like a flash in the pan.
What's his name?
Peyton? Was it Peyton?
Peyton Hillis.
There you go.
Where is he?
So fast. I don't know. That Madden curse, man. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, that Madden curse is something serious.
But I watched the game last night. Who they play? It was a decent game last night. Stanford. He looked good. I forgot who
They played
played.
USC.
USC, yeah. I watched that.
Garbage.
I mean, he looked good. Yeah, USC is trash, of course.
Jesus,
Sorry,
they
Los
garbage.
Angeles listeners, if we have any. But
Off subject, while we kind of on subject, Florida State.
duh. I was in Florida. My family was just so depressed.
Jesus Christ.
Was it like 49-10 or something like that?
It was like 62-27.
Man.
I don't feel that. I'm a Florida Gator fan.
That Louisville quarterback. He looks like when he decides
But you
to
know
run,
what, Josh? We should be happy that he's the
yeah, we
starting
should be
quarterback.
happy that he's the starting quarterback of Louisville. So when that boy decided to run, he could run.
That
Dude,
dude
he looks like a running back when he's like
stout.
ducking. He's like running between the tackles and like ducking in. And,
he's kind of swole.
yeah, he was running dudes over.
Hey, we down here in Clemsonville, boy, Tiger Nation.
Y'all better be
you better watch out.
out. Do they have to play them?
Yes, they do.
Oh,
It's
okay.
at Clemson. I want to go to that game so bad.
Yeah,
I will say this. I don't know if he's listening to the show, but Coach Josh Phillips was the only one I heard say watch out for Louisville, and he was spot on because they amazing.
I know nothing about this guy.
Clemson better watch out.
Better watch out.
But back to Dabo. And Dabo, just in case you are listening, because I mean.